Alright, family. Hey, good morning. Welcome to Melanated Economic News. Alright, the time is about 5:14 in the morning. I'm getting ready to go into work. Alright, family. As I check the pre-market movers, it seems like they're going to be opening up. The stock market's going to be opening up at about 230 points to the upside. But when I swung down and tried to look at the U.S. futures index, that was contradicting what the pre-market movers were doing. It looks like if the futures index have any indication, we're going to open up down again, just over 1,200 points. So that means you're going to be down again and expect another limit down, circuit breaker to kick in as soon as the market is hit, just like it did yesterday. Alright. Now there are troubling signs coming up that people need to really pay attention to. Alright, family. If you don't understand what's going on, please, I say again, do your research. First things first. They're talking about bailouts for everybody now. When I mean everybody, the hotel industry, airlines, the cruise industry, everybody. They're talking about bailing out everybody now. Alright? Now, and they also started talking about helicopter money. Alright, well, they talking about giving everybody $1,000. Alright, family, this is bad news. Whenever you hear politicians talking like that, this is serious business and this is very bad. When have you ever heard them talking about giving everybody $1,000? That's helicopter money, and they're trying to keep the system liquid to prevent a credit freeze, because they don't want to see people going out there and just going absolutely ham. Especially those who are not prepared and ready to go. Alright, to put this in shape, family, think about this. We're just a few hundred points away from being where the stock market was at when President Trump was elected. In 3 years, the Dow gained 29,000 points, on its way to 30,000. And in 3 weeks, it has erased all of that. All major U.S. indexes have lost almost every gain they've had under President Trump. Now, people, you can blame President Trump all you want, but there were warning signs long before he even got into power. So I don't want to hear no political talk. Alright? This ain't what this news broadcast is about. This is about economics and how it affects us, family, the melanated family, the melanin-rich family. Yes, I understand that other people listen to this broadcast, and I encourage you to continue listening. Please listen and get the word out to everybody. Alright? Now, let's get back on track. Them talking about helicopter money, family. That's bad. That's very bad news. Giving everybody $1,000 to keep everything liquid. Then you have the federal chairman, Jerome Powell, come out and say that you should keep your money in the banks. Now, family, the last time I heard any of, let's say, central bank chairman come out and say like that, that was tantamount to a system-wide crash. This is not a recession coming. This is a full-on depression coming. Mass layoffs are going to start happening if they don't get a bailout. They've already come to the Congress, the leading men and women in all the industries in the U.S. They come to Congress. Congress is banging on the president's desk, saying, look, we got to bail out everybody, because they're all terrified what's going to happen if people start losing their jobs in mass. That's already starting to happen. You've already seen some people step up and say they're going to help our people in their industry for a short time. Alright? I'm not going to put no names out there, but those who said that, let's hold them to their word. Alright, family? So once again, the U.S. market, the pre-market movers are saying the stock pretty much indicates saying they're going to open up to the upside. When I look down at the U.S. futures, it tends to show that the market's going to open up about 1,200 points down. So I'm expecting they're going to hold another circuit breaker and they're going to shut it down for a few minutes like they did over the past few days. All right. Bullion demand, precious metal demand is astronomical. I said this yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. The reports are coming out from all bullion dealers in the U.S. that they're running short of inventory, and they expect delays anywhere from 10 to 11 days to where from the time you make your order and pay for it to where they can deliver and get it to you. They're running out of bullion, and the people that they get it from, the refiners who they purchase it from, they're running out of bullion. The U.S. Mint is out of silver. The U.S. Mint is out of silver. They're reporting that they're going to be getting delays to customers when you place an order. Precious metals is getting very hard to find. All precious metals are getting very hard to find. All right, family. Please get ready. I urge you to get ready. Get ready the only way we know how to get ready. Be calm, cool, and collective. Let's get together, family, and take care of business. All right. Now, the final story. The Dow closed down just over 2,500 points. All right, 2,500 points. When they got actually low, down 3,000 points, but they clawed their way. They scratched and did what they could to get it back. All right, expected the volatility to continue. At Wednesday's Federal Reserve meeting, it is expected that they're going to try to dump in trillions of dollars now into the market in order to try to keep liquidity going. And this is happening all over the world. All market indicators are down. All the central banks in the world are coordinated to try to keep liquidity in their markets. We're in a credit freeze, but the credit freeze is coming. Mass layoffs are coming. The price of precious metals is down, but that ain't going to be down for long. They expect that at some point to skyrocket to the point where the average man and woman like me, we can't even afford it unless you already have it. Remember, family, there's another thing that we need to think about in the illusion. Just because you look at your bank account on your computer, that's just digits and numbers in there. When it really starts and all these financial institutions start getting the government to say for bail-in or bailout, they're going to be looking to bail themselves in. That means they're going to have bank holidays where they go in and seize people's money. And when they open back up, you're going to look like, man, what happened to my money? Well, we had a bail-in for you. We had to liquidate you. We had to get some money from you in order to save the bank. Because of their bad judgment and the fact we let this get to this point, we're going to suffer. Alright, family. Goldman Sachs is predicting a negative 5% GDP for the second quarter. Politicians are calling for helicopter money. Stock market is going to continue to dive. Federal Reserve is going to have their emergency meeting on Wednesday, where it is expected that they're going to be trying to dump trillions of dollars into the markets. Alright, family. Be safe. Let's find a way to come together, protect each other, look out for each other, family. Alright, thank you for joining me for another edition of Melanated Economic News. I see you when it's over, family. Let's get it started.